So maybe not the prettiest of games, right? But it was a good weekend for our team, and after playing overtime last night, fighting hard, guys playing big minutes. I thought Kemba obviously played good again. Marvin and Spencer's numbers might not have been great, but they both played very well. But obviously, I think the two guys that really stepped up were PJ and Jeremy Lin. Both played really terrific all-around games, and. It's important now because, again, obviously we've struggled on the road. We need to start playing defense better, and we defended well tonight. And now we got 4 in a row, so hopefully we can use this to, springboard a little bit into Monday.
A lot of this is next man out mentality because you're without 3 starters and 4 top rotation guys. How
Right.
much is it a matter of this is what you have and the guys know and have to perform? I mean, was there any kind of challenge issued after Wednesday?
I mean, I think it's, there's certain advantages. Is obviously Spencer's been a starter in this league before, so that's a big advantage. Brian Roberts played as a starter 1 year in New Orleans for a good part of the year, and that's a big advantage. And then same Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin's played on teams where he started the majority of the year. So I think the guys that have had those roles before, it's a big advantage because they've done it before. It's not like they're in a situation that they haven't been through.
So is this more of an opportunity because you do have a short rotation?
Yeah, I mean, really, I think the way I hope they're thinking of it, and I think that their mindset is we're playing for our season. We're down guys, good players, key guys, a number of them. And we've got, now 9 more games before the All-Star break, and we need to win our share here. And I think that's the way they're approaching it, that these are, really important games, and we've played like it.
You challenged PJ throughout the year again tonight. Talk about what he did and,
I thought he was
scoring obviously on the defensive
in the defensive end too, and I thought he played, I think that to me, I'd hit a little bit of a wall here, in the last couple of weeks. Not that he's been bad, but he hadn't played with the same energy level that he had been before that. And tonight he was, obviously terrific. A lot of it was driving the ball. He did actually the same thing in Oklahoma City a little bit, where he got the ball on the move going towards the rim and used his strength, and that's an area that he's really improved on.
Kemba played all those minutes, not just last night, but over the last few games. Kept him in at the beginning of the fourth quarter last night. Of course, you had overtime. Could you see him kind of battling through a little bit?
Oh, he was tired. Yeah, he missed some of those pull-ups. That's his game. And when you play that many minutes 2 nights in a row, he's not just playing minutes now. The ball's in his hands and the defense is locked into him. So, tomorrow will be a good day off for him.
But you still thought he played well. It sounded like.
Yeah. No, he's controlling the whole game for our team. Yeah.
You've envisioned him being an all-star-like player. What has made this little stretch so special? What has he done differently or anything?
I really think it's just a culmination of all the work that he's done, both with his range shooting that he does with Bruce and then with his pick-and-roll game that he does with Steve Hetzel. I think that the time he spent with both of those guys are meaningful, and he's concentrated well. He's intense about it. And the carryover into his game is, he's put himself in a good place. He was a good player anyway, but he's definitely taken a big step up in play this whole year. Right now he's scoring a lot more because he has to, but he's played much better at a different level this whole year.
Coach, how do you and other coaches reconcile wanting to see a player honored at All-Star Week and also wanting to see them rest for the second half?
Well, I just think that the way they do it now, the only All-Star game I was ever involved with was in Dallas, and in that one, that one's tough. I remember we played the TNT game Thursday night in Cleveland when LeBron was there the first time, went back to Orlando, get there at 2 and flew right to Dallas, then got back just in time for practice. We had no time off, and Dwight was our All-Star that year. Now the way they do it is, and I like it better, is if you make the All-Star game, you're still going to get some time. So I think it's really good for the players. I mean, if you're asking like for our guys, I'd love for our guys to make it. I think it's great. I mean, the other thing is, frankly, you don't want them taking 6 days off. You know what I mean? So at least going up there, they're going to be running up and down the floor. They don't, I mean, most of the stuff that you do is, they do stuff in the community. And I mean, the practice is it's for the fans. They don't really do any work,
Do you lobby for your players with other
No.
coaches?
No. Nor do they. I mean, everybody's playing every other day. Nobody's really, I mean, you're going to fill out the ballots, but it's not like you have a ton of time to worry about who's in the All-Star game. I mean, I hope our guys make it, but, you play 17 and 31 days, there's not a lot else to do.